I'm the CEO of On Point Entertainment. I'm the creator of the B.O.S. Network, and I'm the founder of Don't Get Fucked, Get Educated. If y'all with me, let me hear you say, don't get fucked, get educated. All right, y'all, all right, it's all right, it's all right. I'm gonna go ahead and take my seat, y'all, okay, in the middle here with all of my wonderful guests. It ain't about me, it's about everybody that's in this building. If you're an artist, let me hear you make some noise. Okay, where are my producers at? Got some producers in the, who got them fire beats? All right, what about songwriters? You don't know how to sing, dance, or rap, you just know how to write. Where my managers at? Managers make some noise. Ooh, media, show yourself some love. Media. I'm just saying, podcasters. You know what I'm talking about? We got PR in the building. We got everything that makes the music industry operate right here up under this roof right now. This is a powerful place to be, and I'm so happy that you guys have tapped in to Don't Get Fucked, Get Educated Masterclass Live. Where is it? B. Jones, you in the building? Okay. B. Jones, oh, hold on, I gotta make room for B. Jones. I ain't get a check in. Hold on. Okay, well, I'm gonna definitely give you the microphone before. Yes, sir. I gotta get a couple of words. Y'all can make some love for Brian Jones in the building, B. Jones. What's that? Okay, all right, y'all. Sorry about that. But again, like I said, this is about the industry. This is about each and every last one of y'all. I've been in this game almost 20 years. I started as an artist. Okay, started my own record label, started my own publishing company. I've been a promoter, I've been a manager, I've been a booking agent, I've done VIP concierge, I've done everything you can possibly do to get a check, please, in this building except sell my soul or this ass I'm sitting on. Bow, 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 bow. I'm just saying, don't get fucked, get educated. You know what I'm talking about? I got double master's degrees. I definitely do this shit from the streets to the boardroom. So I feel like I'm qualified to just moderate this conversation. I'm not the smartest one in the room. I'm not the wealthiest one in the room. I'm not the most plugged one in the room. You understand what I'm saying? I ain't got the most connections. But together, we can take over the industry. I believe in collaboration over competition is what I stand on. You feel what I'm saying? It ain't always about the money, even though that's my name. But this is my hobby, hustle, business, and my ministry. It fits into one of those categories. So I'm like, you know, I like to bring like-minded people together so we can dialogue. So to me, this is like the boardroom. You know what I'm saying? Can you imagine being in the boardroom with all of us and just picking our brains and just listening into our conversations? There's a lot of boss talk going on, okay? But enough about me. I want to go through and I'm going to let each one of my bosses that's taking this stage introduce themselves. Let y'all know how to follow them. Y'all see, we are out here. Everybody is roaming free. We here to network. Hopefully you at the table with people you don't know, get a couple of numbers, and again, we're going to keep on strengthening the network. Again, if you're with me, let me hear you say, don't get fucked. Get educated. All right, we're going to start over here. Yeah, make some noise for yourself. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
What up, Atlanta? My name is Andrew Lloyd. I run a very, very popular award show in Ohio called the Ohio Entertainment Awards, and I'm glad to be here.
What's going on with everybody, man? For those who don't know, my name is Elijah Lamar, actor, artist, activist, public figure. Shout out to Ms. Check, please, for having this, man. Hopefully we go ahead and learn from each other. I learn from y'all, y'all learn from me, you feel me? Y'all can make some noise for yourselves, though. Shout out to Mama's manager in the building, let's get it.
What's up with the West Ups? My name is America Sutton. I'm a singer, songwriter, producer, sound healer. I'm from heaven. Got dropped off in New Jersey.
We know you.
And you know, it's an honor to share space with y'all. And I love you to life and you can't do nothing about it. And thank you, Miss Check, please, for having me. I appreciate you. And it's a gift knowing you.
Yeah, let's go, baby.
What's up, everybody? Y'all please bear with me. I don't have no voice. I've been working. I've been performing every day for the past 2 weeks, so I'm bored. But if you don't know me, my name is Anna White. I am an artist. I am a doctor. I am a humanitarian. I am a theologian. I'm a philanthropist. So shout out to everybody that's in the building. I love you guys. Shout out to the females on the panel. Y'all are super dope. This is Check, please. Thank you for having me. Taylor, so glad. Absolutely. Thank you, Queen. You gotta know it is. But thank you guys.
Hey!
All right. What's up, everyone? My name is Taylor Fusell. I am a serial entrepreneur. I am the connector. I am the coordinator of the BET Experience. But I also am a PR, and I do a lot of stuff with artists, brands, and business owners.
For sure.
What's up, what's up, what's up? I am Tone the GOAT, aka Young Tone. I'm a rapper, director, writer, engineer, actor, and a lot of other stuff. Recently we just dropped a Water Boys movie. I wrote and directed that. Yep, I wrote and directed that. Shout out to B.O.S.S for being executive producer. And, you know, I'm just one of those ones that's showing anybody that's multi-talented that, you know, spread your wings and show all your talent. Don't let them box you in. You dig?
What's that, bro?
Hi everybody, my name is Carisha the Diva. I am a journalist, talk show host, and blogger in Atlanta. I'm the host of Live with Carisha. I work with a lot of independent artists and small businesses with PR and branding, and it's an honor to be on this stage with all these bosses. Oh my God, it's lit.
What a girl that y'all clap it up.
Hello. I'm your fucking headache.
Payroll.
Mama's management. I'm the headache in the city. If you haven't done business with me, probably because you ain't really got your shit together. Or you just don't know me. Get to know me. Mama's management. Payroll. That's my name.
All right, y'all. Y'all make some noise. Make some noise. All right, so the only thing I'm asking is that y'all forgive us with these microphones. You know what I'm saying? They always looking for something, but as long as everybody is heard, that's what's important for me. I want to start this conversation off. You feel me? We're talking to you guys about music publishing. I don't know if y'all realize music publishing really is what runs the music industry. If you write your own music, it's running the industry. If you write for other people, it's running the industry. If you write corporate jingles, music for video games, TV shows, you know, commercials, everything stems from music publishing. Is there any artist in the building that don't know what music publishing is about? Just raise your hand. I mean, is there anybody? So every artist in here got ASCAP or BMI, is that correct? Everybody got ASCAP. Okay, well give yourself a round of applause for that shit. Check please. Check please. Hey, that's the first thing that I do when I talk with an artist as a consultant, is I'm always asking them, okay, what performance rights organization are you with? That right there, just asking that question lets me know if they understand it or they don't. It's really a trick question, but it's a power question. Because that's what starts my dialogue with them, helping them to understand that that is what creates generational wealth for you in this business. That's what opens up other doors, like I said, for ghostwriting. America Sudden will be able to talk about that, you know, in her resume of all the great artists that she's written songs for, that her voice is not on, but she's still entitled to a check, please, for the rest of her life. Make some noise for her. Big guy. Okay. And then you got people like Payroll who manages a lot of artists that are not only just artists, but they're performers, they're actors in TV shows, they're brand managers, brand endorsers, things of that nature, you know what I'm saying? So it just becomes an open, look, check please, look, back up, they want y'all to open, it's all right. They want y'all to open your mind. It might be dead or something. I don't know. I'm not a technical person. I just keep it moving.
I don't need the technology stuff.
Okay. So, yeah, that's the one thing that a lot of artists, producers, and songwriters definitely get fucked out of. Y'all gotta excuse my language, but I want to hone that into your head, okay? So that y'all understand that this is not how the game goes, okay? So, we have Carisha the Diva here. I want to just look at her card. She ready to ask some questions. I want you to tell the people how important media is. I think that media is the most powerful entity and the most powerful industry in the world. It don't matter if we talk about music, it don't matter if we talk about crime, it don't matter what, the politics. All of this stuff starts with media. They can give it to you correct, they can spin it, they can say whatever they want to say. And a lot of artists, producers, managers, people, once you get in this game, they get all discombobulated about the media. that comes with this. So, Carisha, if you got a microphone down there, why don't you tell the people how important media is and how they can leverage media to get their brand, their word, and their music out to the people?
Okay, so it's Carisha again. Media is very important. I'll start by saying this. I noticed that it's transitioned a lot in the past 20, 30 years or so. I see a lot of artists, the one thing they say, the first thing that a lot of artists say when they have a following or something going on is, oh, I gotta pay for an interview. Let me break this down. Back in the day, before we had the Shade Room and the Revolts and the Live with Carishas and the All Access, the DLE radios, we had journalists. So it started with journalism. Journalism is obviously the job as a reporter to report the news to the world. Whether you're talking about an artist or a fire or a terrorist or something, a journalist's job was to report the news to the world. But with pop culture and the way things have transitioned today, it turned more into like a business side of things. So when journalists used to just be broke and tell stories and report what's going on, people kind of took the vision and got money off of it. Now they turned it into like a whole business with interviews and like how the Shade Room, you gotta pay to go on the Shade Room. So media is very important. I say that to say that even though it's turned into more of a monetary business and people like to get paid for their outlets, and there are some outlets that still work for free. Obviously, I do free work all the time. It's important because whether you're an artist or a brand or a boss like this guy right here, somebody has to tell the people who you are. Somebody has to report what you have going on. Somebody has to cover your events like this. Like we got, shout out to the photographers, shout out to the Instagram Live that's reporting us right now. To me, I feel like media is very important because no one's going to know what, who, where, why, when, if no one is reporting the what, who, where, why, when. So you can be the dopest artist, producer, DJ in the world, but if you don't have a media platform or a PR person behind you, no one is going to know about you. And that's
just that on that.
Why I feel like media is more important than anything, whether you're an artist, even as a business owner. With Live with Carisha, I dump hella money on Instagram ads, Facebook ads, and I'm a media platform myself, but I still have to invest in media to grow my platform and get it out there. So media is like very, very important in this business.
Yes. You said that, Queen. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, like she said, some platforms are still free. So if you bossed up and you're doing your own research and you find outlets and platforms that'll let you get it out there, it's okay to do some of your own homework and your own footwork. But when you tap into a boss like Carisha the Diva, definitely have some sort of budget.
Thank you.
It don't have to be
No, don't even say that though.
Wait. You gotta have some kind of budget. No, check please, it's okay.
Okay.
We gotta get away from just feeling like we gotta pimp ourselves out. Or we have to give away certain things free to work with different people. Now, if it's a win-win situation for me, I will tap in and do some work for somebody, a barter system, collaboration or competition. But if you're just an artist and you think you want some help, and you just think because you think you hot, I'm supposed to do something, I can't. But what I respect is if you say, hey, Miss Check, please, I may not be able to afford your monthly consulting fee or, put you on my project, but what can you do for $200? What can you do for this? Because you really can't pay me for all the value that I'm going to give you, because when I open my mouth, all I do is talk about business. Check, please, like what we doing? So you're going to always get something of value when you deal with bosses if you come with something that they can use for themselves as well, right? So it's going to be all over the place. This is not no structured different thing. You know what I'm saying? Payroll. I want to talk to you for a hot second, baby. And then I'm going to come over here. I ain't going to leave y'all out. I promise you I ain't going to leave y'all out. Payroll. Me and Payroll met about a year or so ago. Okay? And we came to the table and our first conversation was just about the game, the industry, you know what I'm saying, the market of Atlanta, and how these artists act out here. Not that they don't act like that anywhere else. Yeah, see if I can get that word, Mike check me. But I want you to just talk a little bit about how artists go wrong getting Hollywood too fast. Do y'all know what that means to be Hollywood too fast? You got one good record, all your homeboys hang out with you. Half of them don't even know your lyrics. I be watching. These artists get 20, 30 people in, 20, 30 people in with them, and half of them artists don't even know their lyrics when they up there on the stage. They just want to stand on the damn couch and drink the damn liquor. I'm about sick of this shit. But But at the end of the day, payroll, why these artists be so Hollywood so quick? They ain't even seen Carisha yet. What the hell going on?
You know what it is? It's this right here. They put a track together and they jump out there and they do a little show. 5 of their friends stand in front, jump around with them. You can't see the video. Now they hot. 2 people that don't do music for real say, man, you was dope. Oh, yeah, okay, cool. So after that, they don't come in a venue like this. You spent good money to bring this together. They don't see what you spent. They just see what they want to do on your shit. Oh, so they don't have no money to spend with you to get these media platforms. Each one of them costs a certain amount to do this work. Each one of us have a certain craft that we have to give to you. All these platforms and all these things we do and bring all these people together, and you can't put $100 on the table? Why are we even talking to you? Yeah. For me, it's pointless to talk to you because you have nothing going on. If you can't rent the location, put your name on the flyer, and fill the building up like this, don't ever become Hollywood.
Don't ever become Hollywood because again, there's always fans in the building. You just never know who people are. Y'all be surprised how many times I'm in the venue with a lot of the boss men, right? And they walk right past Miss Chick, please. Goddamn it, like, she must be a groupie in this bitch or something. I be like, damn, y'all just not gonna say hi. Y'all don't want me to follow y'all on Instagram or none of that shit. Like, it just be hurting my feelings sometimes, Diamond. Okay? But I want to give it to you just a little bit, baby. I want you to talk your talk. Because you know what? I met this lady at Coalition DJ's anniversary. I believe my son, the real Nino, was a Coalition DJ certified artist, and he graced that stage. And I met her. She was with the Queen, Miss Deb Abbey. Salute to her. She been my choir mentor for a lot of years. You don't know it yet. But you know, you gotta learn. You know, I'm a lifelong learner. So I'm always learning and watching people that, you know what I'm saying, that I aspire to be great, just like who got a lot of clout and a lot of, you know, credibility. Because, you know, clout is a difference between having clout and chasing clout. But if y'all take my class, I'm gonna teach y'all the difference on having clout and chasing clout. Okay, there is a difference. But I want to give this microphone to this beautiful lady. If y'all did not hear her in her introduction, she said, I am an artist, I am a doctor, I am a philanthropist, I am a humanitarian.
Yeah, the list goes on.
Girl, I mean, come on, man, make some noise. Your mic works, baby, you need this one right here.
Mic check. It's cool.
Your mic is working. I need to hear about this journey. So first of all, because a lot of artists think that when they're pursuing their dreams to be in the music industry, they gotta stop doing everything, right? They can't have a regular job. They don't feel like they can go to school. No, I'm hot. I'm gonna get my mama a new house and I gotta take care of the niggas in the hood. I know you had to do all of these things and multitask, right? So just tell people a little bit about you, your journey as an artist. Like you said, she been working all BET week. Still made her way to the Boss Ball Network, baby. The bosses gotta tap in for the win-win now. Don't get it twisted. So Miss Diamond White, tell these folks a little more about you. She be everywhere doing everything.
Thank you. That was beautiful. So yes, I didn't want a backup plan. Me becoming a doctor was not because I wanted a backup plan. My plan A was to definitely be an artist, and I trust God's plan for plan A. Me becoming a doctor was simply because I was told that I couldn't. And you tell me that I can't do something, I'm gonna do it. My teacher told me, made us write a paper, said you had to pick a real career. I had said I was gonna be a rapper. She said, no, you gotta rewrite your paper and pick a real career. So I said, I'm gonna be a doctor. She said, you gotta be a lawyer, doctor, teacher, something. So I said, I'm gonna be a doctor and a rapper. She gave me a B on my paper. And I said, why'd you give me a B? She said, she gave me a B. I was mad. I don't do B's.
I don't need a straight A valedictorian over here.
Straight like that, right? So I asked her why she gave me a B. She said, you actually wrote the best paper in my class. I gave you a B because your goal wasn't realistic. So, you know, that messed with me, but I still didn't want to go to school. Like, I was like, I'm not going to college because I'm going to be a rapper, that's it. But then as I began to see how the industry was constantly evolving, because I was always smart in school, I almost had an associate's degree when I graduated from high school, right? So when I was seeing how the industry was evolving, and every female that I was seeing in the industry, they were a stripper, they were, I'm sorry, can we talk real?
Oh, please do, okay. Baby. Yeah, we tell folks don't get fucked.
Okay. Everything I was seeing, they were sleeping their way to the top, right? So So then when I wasn't trying to sneak my way to the top, I noticed that I wasn't helped.
It take a lot longer.
It take a lot longer.
Oh my God.
So,
We took
you
that
know,
route.
I decided like it wasn't about me. It was about the call that God had on my life and what he wanted me to do. So then I had to go to school because God had something else he wanted me to do and he wanted me to come in the game differently. So I was homeless, I slept in my car. The gym that I work out at now is the gym I used to take showers in. So I struggled. The body that these girls are buying is the body I have naturally.
Wait a minute.
You understand what I'm saying? I didn't go have surgery. I didn't sell myself, and I could have, because I know what selling yourself will get you. Let's just keep it real. I could have sold myself. I never had to be homeless. I knew dudes that was paying for it. I wasn't willing to sell it. You understand what I'm saying? So I slept in my car. And I had many a night that I cried because I didn't know where my next meal was coming from. When I was going to school, I was struggling. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know what part of the game where y'all feel like, you know, you shouldn't have a job and shouldn't go to jail. It's not cool.
At all.
You know what I'm saying? Not having a job, not being able to take care of yourself and your family is not cool. And so now when I go into situations, you can't handle me like you handle these hoes. You can't talk to me like
we
you
ain't
talk to
doing
these
none of
hoes.
that. Wait a minute, say it again. You can't handle me like you handle these
You
hoes.
can't handle me like you handle these hoes.
At all.
I'm not gonna stand for it. You walk in the room, you want respect, I get it. You know what I'm saying? But I demanded that. And that's what a lot of women in this industry have gotten away from. They don't demand respect, but they don't respect themselves.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This industry is full of hoes, and I hate to say it, but that's what it is. This industry is full of hoes.
Where the hoes are? Goddamn, what the hell? They ain't ready, baby. But I don't think they ready, but you know, dude, you know what I'm saying? I am going to invite you back, because at the end of the day, this is real talk. We are in this industry, just like it's male-dominated.
Yes.
If you artist, it's male-dominated. If you're a CEO, it's still male-dominated. You the promoter, know it's male-dominated too. You the media, know it's a nigga that thinks he the best model goddamn. Like, we go through a whole lot of shit trying to make it, trying to get to our coins, and still trying to be respectful around here. Yeah.
I'm not just saying it's male-dominated. It is male-dominated, and it was male-dominated when it began. The reason it's still male-dominated now is our fault as women. We've come too far that an industry that we absolutely run, even from behind the scenes, that it is male-dominated. And it is male-dominated because women do not stick together. It is no reason that every time you go into a building and go to a label, it's nothing but men there. It's ridiculous. And it's because women are always in competition. I ain't in competition with nobody. Every time I do an interview, are you like Megan? Are you like Cardi? Hell no, I'm like Diamond White. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you reached out to me, like, I'm not in competition with you. I'm not in competition with you. What can I do? What can I do? Like, let's come together. Like, we can build empires, and we don't do it because everybody is in competition with each other. And a lot of women don't want to help women because y'all are hoes. So when you see women not wanting to be a hoe, y'all want to help them.
She said what she said.
A lot of them was let me back.
Yeah, let's pass that mic to America. Hold on, what she said. Wait a minute, I'm coming to you next. I got you next. Let me finish. Hold on. Well, y'all got her hot, but no, the real, the truth. America said, man, listen. You know I love me some America said. If you guys do not know who this lady is, like I said, when she said soul healer, that's the first thing that we connected on, you feel me? Because there's a lot of broke, hurt, and I ain't talking about broken money, I'm talking about broken spirit, broken energy, broken just low vibrational ass shit. The industry is already goddamn in the smug and smug. And I get tired of coming around folks that just don't, you know what I'm saying, you don't have no vision, you just out here throwing darts and shit, you out here talking about this person, think you about to be cool with that person, today you around with this clique, next day, you don't like them and shit. Goddamn, I thought we was all goddamn cool. This shit, that's why I be by myself sometimes, and the people that you see me with are solid. You understand what I'm saying? I don't do wishy-washy, flip-flopping and all that type of shit. We can't get to no money, y'all can't help me be stronger, be better, be nothing. So just be mindful of that when y'all walking around and y'all going to these clubs and these venues. Who the hell is this? Y'all just be mindful of the energy that you carry in this music industry. You understand? If it's all demonic and down, I'm trying to give you a word of encouragement, but I don't want to be around you. Okay? You'll get a lot of that. You'll miss your blessing if you don't get that right. America Sudden, talk to these people about what you do, who you've done it for, and how it's been good, bad, and indifferent for you, Queen. Let's talk about it.
Peace and love, everybody. Peace and love. Thank you. My only mission is to leave you better than I found you. Is that okay?
That's right.
All right, so I am a sound healer. If you don't know what that is, we're molecular beings, right? We're energy, that's frequency. Everything that you hear has hertz. It's different levels. You ever hear a song, you know, you play it, you get hyped up to work out, you know what hertz to put on. You don't know exactly the number for the hertz, but you know what you're going to put on to make love, to work out, and all that stuff. So crystals, sound healing, sound bowls, therapy. I offer that in the industry. I do sound healing for Erykah Badu, a lot of artists. I'm their friend. You know, I didn't know that that was going to be my journey. I come from, you know, the church, my mom, uncle, ministers, and all that. So I started learning about sound frequency, and I learned my purpose. My imagination used to be jealous of my reality. Now my reality is my imagination. I said my imagination used to be jealous of my reality. Now my reality is my imagination.
Man, come on, man. Make some noise for that, first of all, man. Yes. I like that.
I want to let y'all know, anything that you want to do, anything, you got to know that you know that you know that you know, without a shadow of a doubt. You got to have faith of a mustard seed. Having faith that I can take a step without seeing a staircase. Ooh, without seeing a staircase type faith. I needed some money. So I share a lot of space with a lot of legends. Keith Sweat is one of my mentors. I said, Keith, can I do a writing camp for you? He said, yes. So a song I came up with called Money Everywhere. I did a song, the writing camp. I give people opportunities to get on, whether you got a big name or no name, because I know what it feels like to be overlooked or people be jealous and all that. So I focus on the solution, not the problem. Since hoes need love too.
Hoes definitely need love, you know, man. Okay, yes. We love you, hoes. We love you, hoes. It's time and place for you, but we want you to
listen, I kid you not. Y'all see this bag right here? It's from Magic City. I could be sitting down, the hoes come sit on my lap, start crying. I usually wear my crown. Hoes need love too. You gotta understand that a lot of people come from broken homes. They don't know, so you can't expect somebody to give something that they don't have. So they think it's okay to be a hoe, you know? So my mission in this industry is to end prostitution music. I'm producing not only for myself, but for other artists. You know, Erykah asked me to produce for Puma, that's her daughter. I'm producing with Ray J, Sammy, Bobby B, Pleasure P.
RSVP.
I got the single, make sure y'all go get
Wait a minute, come on, don't try to just go past it. Hell no, slow that shit down for the people in the back. Okay? She's producing and songwriting for
RSVP, which is Ray J, Sammy, Bobby B, and Pleasure P.
Man, make some goddamn noise. Y'all know that's a check, please. She said Ray J, Sammy, Bobby Valentino, and Pleasure P. This young lady is writing music for them. Not that she sings, she's writing the lyrics that they're getting ready to sing or that they're singing. Oh my God. That's music publishing for those in the back, for those that don't know. That's music publishing. A simple split sheet will make sure that when they go sing and go on tour and get, I'm sorry y'all. I just love that shit. I love when I see people do it.
Look, I want to let y'all know, if God is giving you the vision, that means you have the provision.
Yes.
Everything is already provided. If you go on 50 Cent page right now, right? I said I saw it was money everywhere. You couldn't see the floor. If you go on his page, it's money everywhere. You can't see the floor. I got it by faith and not by sight. So I'm telling you, if I can do it, you can do it. Energy is your business card, is your billboard. Energy before you even walk in a room.
Yeah.
I honestly, I forgot about this now. You know, I was like, oh man. It says,
wait a minute. She was in KOD, probably having a goddamn brunch. You know I wanted to be over there. I checked in on her live, guys. I checked in.
That's my friend right here.
I checked in on her Like, you cool? You coming? I go on her live, she get KOD having brunches, ass all in the live and shit. Is this not right? I'm telling the truth.
Telling the truth. Look, I would have, you know me, I would have dressed a little different. But shout out to my homie Leandra, it's his birthday.
We glad you're in the building. Yes, y'all show some love. We glad you're in the building, baby. I just, again, things like this just blesses my soul when I have conversations with people that do this business. Because you just never know. Walking past her, you would never just be like, you know what, she's right for her. You would never be like, Keith Sweat's her mentor. I could pick up on the phone. She just said she's right for Erykah Badu's daughter. Check, please, check, please, check, please. And relationships. They're going to keep on coming back to her because her energy is good. And her product is, okay, you going to make it? Okay.
No,
I'm going to come back over here. I think
just your reflection. Just your reflection because she is teaching me along the way. My first placement with my cousin, we were 9-10 years old, sharing a room, 54th and 10th, Sony Manhattan with Swiss Beats. I'm still learning. Kanye West was in the basement. Y'all can check his documentary. I'm the chubby girl in the back. You feel me?
Period.
Let me tell you something. Your gift will make room for you.
Yes.
All you gotta do is know who you are. Never forget who you are from the heavens. You understand? Never forget who you are from the heavens, and that will clear your way. Let me tell you, you know how a dog can bite you when he smells weird? That's how this industry is. Don't nobody care about your story till you make it.
Ooh.
Nobody care about you till you win.
Make some noise.
I be in mansions praying for people that got way more money than I do. But guess what? I'm offering them something that they can't buy. That's a connection to the Most High. Let's meditate. When we meditate, that's God coming to us. When we pray together, me and Rachel praying for 5 hours. Y'all don't see that. Y'all don't see that. You know, we outside ground and got our feet in the ground. See me hugging trees. Y'all see.
Yes.
You understand? We connected from God. We come, God we return. We, you know, spend time with nature. Just
All right,
slow down.
Because when we talk, that's how we get. That's how we get. This is the most wrong. That's how we
I
talk.
wear many hats, and I just want to let y'all know, all you gotta do is write it down, bring it to you, manifest, and bring it back to you. That's it.
All right, y'all. All right, y'all. Make some noise for American Sutton in the building. I'm gonna go back on this side. You feel me? Because I like to keep it fair. Elijah Lamar, you on deck. Okay, but this is gonna be great. Now we get ready to bounce back. Because guess what? On this side of me, I have a songwriter, an artist, an entertainer, and an actor. On this side of me, I got an artist, a filmmaker, a writer, and an actor. Tone the GOAT in the building. You understand what I'm saying? So man, you got a microphone? Let me just because it doesn't.
Can we get the mics?
These mics don't want me to be great, but that's okay. We're gonna keep going. I gotta stand up and yell at y'all. It's gonna go down, okay? Tone the GOAT, man.
Check, please.
Check, hey, baby. Listen, first of all, salute to everything that you have going on. Salute to your humility. How long you just been grinding, doing your work, perfecting your craft, and helping so many people along the way. This music industry is not too far from the TV and the film. Everybody want to check, but it's a lot of sharks, there's a lot of scams, there's a lot of bullshit that go on. You have a great opportunity right now. You put the artists that want to be in movies in them. You see what I'm saying? You just produced the whole soundtrack for the water. I know that's a chicken. Listen. God damn, y'all make some noise for Mr. Tone to go. Tell these folks a little bit about how you met Boosie, right? Because he's Boosie's engineer as well, okay? Along with Mike B's badass in the building. Tell them how you met Boosie and how the whole project came along. Like you said, your gifts making room for you. Talk to him.
Me and Boosie, we had rest in peace to Shada Low. I was Shada Low's engineer in 2015, and I had engineered a song for Shada Low, and I had directed the video too. And Young Scooter was featured on the song, and I ended up doing some engineer work for Young Scooter. And one day he had a song we had recorded called Pots and Stove. He originally had a stuntman from D4L on it. And he snatched stuntman off and he was like, man, I'm gonna put Boosie on this. And when he said Boosie's name, this was around the time when Boosie was still going through the, he was, I wanna say if he was free, then nobody know it. So he was still going through the, people was like playing with his name a lot, saying he about to get free, and he did get free, and they got, he about to get free, and he did get free. So when he said Boosie's name, I thought he was talking about, this guy from DTE, Veli Sosa. I thought he was talking about Veli Sosa because Veli Sosa looked like Boosie. He got a Boosie face though. So I thought he was probably...
That Boosie or the other Boosie, got you.
Yeah, I thought he was probably talking about Veli Sosa from the east side. But when the day came for him to do the feature, Boosie walked through the door, and I'm at the engineering seat or whatever, and we was at this studio where the engineering room was separate from the booth. So when he came in, he was like 20 deep, and he went straight to the booth. So I had no words with him prior to
work, straight to work. You just sitting there with the engineer behind the board, don't even know what's going on.
So if anybody engineer, they know like that's almost an impossible task for a lot of engineers. You know, to engineer artists and you ain't even heard them or spoke to them or worked with them before. And he just going straight to the booth. So he went to the booth. I'll never forget. I was super ready. Like he got in the booth. I was just like, oh, he fucked up now. He about to hit his shit. So he went in the booth and he recorded his bars. And I just remember every time he was done with his little punch in, I'd be ready to punch him in again. Like he never had to say.
You hear me out of detail. I mean, I met Boosie. We engineered.
All right, so boom.
Now the rest is gonna be history. Cause now, come on,
so boom.
Give me a real story.
We recorded Posse Stove. He told me that day that I was the sickest engineer he met, and I've been with him ever since that day.
Okay. See, that's what I was trying to get to.
Yeah.
He's just going about his day-to-day grind. You understand what I'm saying? Doing what he loves to do. He ain't in Boosie DM talking about they come record with me. He's just, he's saying he ain't trying to push up on being an artist. He played the role when a superstar, man, however y'all look at it, come in the building. His job was to engineer. He could have stopped, tried to go live, call his homeboys, call some hoes. I got Boosie in the goddamn booth. No, he stuck to the guns on what his job was. And now, not only do you engineer for him, talk about how the Waterboy situation came out. And salute to that, man, for real. Make some noise, make some noise.
Shit, please. I wrote the story last year, like sometime I had wrote it, and I'm born and raised in Atlanta, so anybody that's in Atlanta know the Waterboys thing is nothing new. They've been out here selling for a long time. Salute all the Waterboys. But I had wrote the story because I wanted to put a positive spin to it because they was going through a whole lot of people that was trying to ban the Waterboys from the city and stuff.
Right. I love the Waterboys.
And, for the Waterboys that's going about it the right way, it's a legit hustle. It's a positive way to make some honest money, and they could be doing a whole lot of other things, getting in trouble. So I wanted to make a movie that kind of, move that dark cloud from above them and make people look at it in a positive way, which it's a lot. I've had some, I don't want to say older people, but some elders.
Older elders synonymous.
I done had some elders that had already told me, like, I had a bad, taste in my mouth about the Waterboys, but the movie got me looking at them a different way.
Oh man, that's dope.
That was dope to hear that kind of stuff.
So did you already know that you was gonna produce the soundtrack when you did that?
I never asked Boosie about the soundtrack just because Waterboy's not my first movie, and I always move a certain way, so Boosie was gonna have to tell me not to do the soundtrack, if it was gonna happen like that. But when it got to the point of the soundtrack, he was like, Tone, what you got for the soundtrack? I was like, shit, I got about 8-9 songs for it. Yeah. He was like, cool, we're gonna go with that. I'm gonna throw about 3 songs on it myself. I was like, cool.
Man, listen, the moral of the story, if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. You understand what I'm saying? And opportunities present themselves when you present yourself as a professional, as a boss, doing your thing. You feel me? He ain't running around he ain't ask. This is what he do.
Can I say something real quick?
This is what he do.
Listen, let me tell y'all something. Don't be afraid to ask. All you gotta do is ask. Believe and receive, right? Ray J, he doing jingles, crystals. I'm like, yo, tell 2 Chainz. I said, what's up? Let's get it.
Right.
You feel me? Not only I'm here to write, but that's another opportunity. That's another check. No one told me to create a writing camp. I did. You gotta see what's missing and find that and do it.
That's right. That's the essence of business.
Yeah.
You see a void, fill a void. That's how you get to the check. So with this situation, like I said, I just again like for people to be educated about how this works. Yeah, Boosie asked you if you had some tracks together, right? Okay. Now, did you have split sheets with these artists, or you just owning their masters, or what? What's the demonstration? Do you get them right, or you just what?
I got my own company, Go House Studios. So, I started, got my first opportunity in the music game as a teenager, so I've been doing it a long time. So like, the whole soundtrack was in-house. So I mean, it's split sheet, but I really don't have to worry about none of that stuff because everything is
All the artists in-house, the producers in-house. Y'all just get this bag, get this check, ask have know where to send, you know what I'm saying, his check, your check come to you. Okay, that's dope. Well, I'm gonna definitely salute that. You feel me? You went from just having a movie, getting them royalties, you know what I'm saying? You get some royalties on the production, on them artists. You got some of your music in there. Artists. This man just created his own little enterprise. TV, film, music. Boy, look, come on, merchandise, man. Check, please. Y'all show Tone to go some love out here, man. I mean, I'm just saying, baby, this is what we're doing. There is a way to go about doing anything that you want to do in this business. But just be focused with your grind and understand what you're trying to accomplish. Okay? There is no one way to the top. Just because you see your homeboy over here get on like this does not mean that's going to work for you. My advice to everybody in here that want to do this as an artist is to learn about music publishing. If you don't walk out of here with nothing else, how do your money come to you? Where is it coming from? If you watch this video that I put together, it ain't just there for just, you're learning. We're talking about sound exchange, song trust. What these, what these systems are all about is your back office. B.O.S.S, back office self-serve. Now since we in TV and film and movie and we doing big things. Elijah Lamar, what's going on with you, baby? How you feeling today?
How you doing, love?
I'm feeling amazing. We met a little while ago. I've only been in Atlanta almost 3 years. Y'all know the first year was cold and then shit, because I stay outside. I felt like God was just punishing me. How you gonna send me to Atlanta and make me stay in the house? Ah, shit. But guess what? The B.O.S.S Vault Network was born. Don't get fucked, get educated. I started working on that. You feel me? I learned a lot more about, business credit. Because I got a check, I don't have it with people. I'm just real cash app, Zillion, PayPal you. I was spending all my own money, queen. I sat down and was like, damn, business credit, SBA, all this stuff started coming. I had the credentials. I had the business together to get that PPP. They ain't gonna come see me. I had the business together to get that SBA. I had some employees that we can't get together, can't do shit. You gotta be prepared, right? So COVID, I sat down and I came up with this. I'm like, if I can't get to my clients, Diamond, I can't go outside. How do I educate them? How do I touch them, God? I'm like, what am I gonna do? He's like, create an online masterclass. I started watching masterclasses and all type of shit. I learned about Teachable and the different platforms. Don't get fucking educated now. I ain't have to call no sugar daddies and say, hey, can you goddamn leave some food at the door? You know what I'm talking about? So I'm sorry, that was extra. I'm so sorry, y'all. I gotta forgive me. This is my real life, man. Goddamn. Elijah Lamar. We met, man, and I just watched this man grow. We had a conversation, you know what I'm saying, about everything he wants to do in his life, in his career, and even in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of people that when we met that used to be around that's no longer around. You know what I'm saying? And we ain't doing no bad business with nobody. They just fall off. When you try to be great, everybody don't want to see that. And as you go to different levels, trust and believe people gonna fall off. So why don't you tell these folks, tell them your opener before you perform. And then tell them a little bit about what you got going on.
Alright, so basically what she talking about is what I like to do is motivate people because I'm a real person who really got straight out the mud. A lot of people like to use that phrase and they just go with it without really being. And whenever I do interviews or whenever I do a show, I tell people 2 years ago, literally, I was working in a call center, I was working for Spectrum back home. I was selling HBO, Showtime, and Stars. Now, I'm on HBO, Showtime, and Stars.
Wait a minute, check please. He said 2 years. He used to sell the shit, got folks hanging up on him. Man, how much is it? You don't forget about that all this shit. I did that too back in the day. You gotta get that check while you trying to get this grind now. Y'all.
Don't get me wrong now, I was a bad boy in corporate.
From the streets to the boardroom, right?
I was a bad boy in corporate. I've always told myself that I was going to be great, but I felt like I was programmed as far as that whole live to work, work to live. Mm-hmm. And it was programming me that you're not a man unless you have a job, right?
Right. You don't work
so with me trying to be an artist, I've always had a 9 to 5, but I never realized I'm punching somebody else's clock. Now, no offense to people who still do it, it just wasn't for me.
Right.
I didn't know that, so I took a chance on myself. Literally, I have been working 9 to 5 for 2 years and haven't had no struggles, no problems.
Man.
Like, I'm at peace, and peace is something that you can't
That's your
know
priceless.
without.
Oh yeah, come on, clap it up for peace now. Y'all ain't shit. Come on, man, let's pass it in peace now. Y'all don't want to be in peace. Y'all, that's why y'all so stressed out and looking old shit like that.
And it's like, for real, so look.
Come on, man, what we doing?
For those who don't know how important peace is, you probably are where I was at. I didn't know what peace was until I experienced it. Like I said, I was waking up every day, punching the clock, putting on the suit and tie. I thought I was a man though. I'm like, I'm young. I got my house, no kids. I'm dead. I'm feeling good.
So what did that teach you when it came to you saying, you know what, this is my music? Because I know you used to do battle rap, right?
I still do.
Okay. Right. So did you start battle rapping while you were selling the HBO and shit? Was you battle rapping at night or what?
I've been battle rapping doing music for like 19 years.
Okay, so you was battling. You
Yeah.
know what I'm talking about battle rap? Don't act like battle rap ain't no check. It's some checks in battle rap now. Even if you got a side bet with some niggas out there, you know what I'm talking about? A side bet over on, you gonna get some money. So, did you find a way to monetize, like I said, the rap, the battle?
So
Or
with
you
me,
went
I
into
used
recording?
to be a songwriter, and I went to artist development with Fabulous back in
Artist
2009.
development. Payroll parking lot, I need artist development.
So I learned a lot. I felt like when I was growing up, I liked the talent area, but I knew everything about the business side.
Okay.
So a lot of people would be more talented, but don't know a damn thing on how to make money from what they're doing.
I tell him in my class, it's 90% business, 10% talent, so he figured that shit out.
At an early stage,
Okay.
where
Okay.
as time
Facts.
goes on, everybody else remains stagnant, and they allowed me to pass through the talent
That's right.
area as well.
Okay.
Because I stayed in the gym to perfect my craft. You feel me? So coming up from Ohio, it was like everybody, it was mainly sports. This man right here, he's the gatekeeper for the Ohio entertainment. Like,
All
you know what I'm
right,
saying?
all
Like
right.
anything with Ohio, the acting, the music.
We gonna get to him, don't be telling him no.
I'm giving my flowers to him.
Everybody.
It's the reason why, because he helped a part of my career.
I love it.
Coming from Canton, Ohio, and Cleveland, Ohio, if you wasn't going to Cleveland, nobody really messed with you when it came to music.
In the Midwest, yeah, the Midwest.
Because
I'm from
107 is in Cleveland, period. But he forced me on them. Like, y'all gonna fuck with Elijah, we fight.
Okay.
So,
And it's good to have somebody to talk about you great and see your worth and see your talent. So many people be hating on you. They're like, man, you hot. Man, that shit is hot. And then you get like, well, that boy ain't no goddamn making. They don't know none of your words. I be watching your friends. Watch your friends, artists. Watch your damn friends when they come to your show. If they don't know your words, okay.
So, two things. So listen, y'all. Who all works a 9 to 5 right now? Show hands.
Come on now, where my workers at? Go get that guaranteed check, man. Don't let nobody do that. I got a guaranteed check. Let's go.
All right, show hands. Who all hate that 9 to 5? Keep it real. Okay. All right, so listen. Two things happened to me that made me quit my job. All right. One day I had an opportunity to go sit down with Sony Epic. I was already on written, and I'm in management. You know what I'm saying? But you know when they fire anything in corporate, they start from the head to the top. I was already on the written for missing days for shows and stuff, but this was an opportunity. And they said, if you don't got no more PTO, you ain't got no more
Paid
vacation
time off for
none of that.
entrepreneurs.
If you take this time off, you'll be on the
Paid
fight.
time off.
Now, if you're on a fighter, I feel like I gotta move around on eggshells. I'm like, I can't do it, it's cool. And I didn't take advantage of it. I beat myself up forever about it. I said, you know what? My resume is impeccable. I can always come back to corporate, I'm about to quit, and I'm about to go hard and figure out what I can do. And that's what made me force myself to do it. That's one. Two, how many of y'all know if me and you read the same Bible scripture, we both gonna get something different out of it, right?
Thanks.
I heard a quote. Wait, hold on. Wait.
Hey y'all, check this out, right? If you were sitting up here in this seat, you would want respect, right? Miss Check, please say respect the mic. So let's give respect to us as the king is talking. Y'all feel me?
On big guy, on big guy.
Text. Come on, let's show each other respect. It take a lot for us to get up here. Respect the mic, that's all I'm saying. No disrespect, but keep it down, please. Thank you.
Shut the hell up.
No. All right. Hey, so
See
listen.
what I'm saying? See, y'all, but I try to be
I got you. All right, so listen. Thank you for that. Thank you for that, but with all due respect for the people who are supposed to listen to this message, they tuned in. For those who don't, I don't give a fuck.
Right, y'all can go outside, y'all can step
So
outside,
listen.
it's all as well.
I heard this quote, and it said, to be successful, you have to jump as quickly at opportunities as you do conclusions. To be successful, you have to jump as quickly at opportunities as you do conclusions. Now, what I receive from that is, it's in our human nature to procrastinate. Whenever we are presented with an opportunity for some fucking reason, we always find a reason to fuck it up or not do it. But we jump to conclusions quick as hell. It's very similar to the whole jump method. You never know if you're gonna fall on your face, land on your feet until you do what? Jump. You have to jump first. Nobody's gonna bet on you. Similar to what she was saying, and it kind of, I don't know if y'all seen my face when she said that she got a B because of what again? Because they said that it wasn't
big enough.
Her goal wasn't realistic. To me, the definition of a vision is being able to see something that nobody else can see.
That's right. That's noise in there.
Just because you can't see it, don't mean it ain't realistic. You know how many people told me I couldn't do something? I was born with a crazy speech impediment, for those who do know me. I had a very fucked up stutter. I ain't started talking correctly until my junior year in high school. Because I started doing music, and music plays speech therapy.
Come on.
Everything I do that is my strength starts with my speech. I'm a public speaker, I'm an activist, I'm a battle rapper, I'm an actor, I'm an artist. Every fucking thing I do now, I speak it before I can even have a conversation. I took a weakness and made it into a strength because everybody told me I couldn't do it. How you gonna rap if you can't talk? Watch this.
Watch this.
How you gonna work at a call center if you can't talk? Watch this.
Watch this.
How you gonna teach somebody you can't talk? Watch this.
Check, please.
Like, it's the truth, man. So, I'm a prime example of getting it out the mud. If I can do it, I promise you can do it too, man.
That's right, y'all. Make some noise for Elijah Lamar, man. You really gotta know that no matter what it is you're trying to do out here in this game, if you got a vision and you can see it no matter what nobody else got going on. You feel me? Stay peaceful, stay prayed up, and get some focus and strategy about your grind. Say what you want to do, then start connecting with them different people that can make that happen. You feel me? Don't be no person so hungry that people can tell you anything. Y'all gotta get to a point where you know enough about this business and what you're trying to do that people can't just scam you and tell you so any old thing. You understand what I'm saying? I gotta get there, please. Don't get fucking educated. I'm gonna go back over here really quick, just to piggyback on that. Elijah Lamar is a part of Mama Management, okay? And he's also his own boss. That's what makes the relationship that much easier, that much, better when the artists and the managers both understand the business, they both understand music publishing, branding, how to build a brand, and they work together. See, a lot of you artists get with managers and think they're supposed to book your show, pick you up, iron your clothes, tell your baby mama that you really got a show tonight, nigga, you don't.
No.
I'm sorry, man, I'm a singer. You gotta give them something to manage. I mean, you gotta have some revenue streams or something coming in. So payroll, when it comes to managing artists, for one, do you believe in artist development no matter how long the artist has been working? Okay, because there still be some things I see you've been doing it 5, 10 years. I've been doing this. It's still some things you see on the artist development. But the game don't do artist development no more. That's why I call it boss development now. Okay? Because everybody in here is a boss, think they a boss, got a boss, want to be a boss, got the potential to be a boss. Some of them ain't bosses. You know what I'm talking about? We love y'all though.
Before you answer that, Payroll.
Sorry.
Before you answer that, Ms. Shetty, please. I think I told you this before. If you call me a boss, that's cool, but I strive to be a leader. And the reason why I say a boss is somebody who sits here and tell you what to do. A leader is somebody who shows you how to do it.
That's right. You gotta have leadership.
I strive to be a leader, you feel me? So, hey, strive to be a leader.
Okay.
Ahead,
I ain't gonna leave you out. Wait, but give me 1 second, because and it's gonna be the same. Give me 1 second. We haven't heard from you. You sitting over there like I am on the panel. I know we just met. She don't know what the hell I do. I mean, goddamn, Elijah gave your whole resume. Andrew Lloyd is the founder and creator of the Ohio Entertainment Awards. Y'all can give some, come on, man. Listen. Like you said, I was an artist in the Midwest. I was, came up from Indianapolis, Indiana. I had to come to the South a lot. I had to go to the West Coast. We didn't have no record labels, no big names. You know what I'm saying? Nobody made it in the game, came back and showed us the way. We had to really get it out the mud. That's why I respect that song Elijah got. Like, y'all just don't even understand. We had to spend big money traveling. I used to go to the SCA Awards, Nerd DJ Awards, Urban Network Award. Like we had the plan to go where the industry was and the gatekeepers. You know what I'm talking about? Man, the windy days and all that. We had to travel to go see them folks. I'm sorry. Andrew Lloyd, y'all, right here. Tell these folks a little bit about why you started the award show and how you go about making sure that the right artists get the right, you know what I'm saying, acknowledgement and recognition. How do you preserve the credibility and integrity of that?
Alright, so I used to be an artist, you know. Then I had my daughter, and at the time, my child's mother, she wasn't having an artist boyfriend, so she wasn't dealing with that. So I'm like, well, let me see how I can still be connected to the industry because I love it. So I created the Cleveland, Ohio Music Awards in 2013. It was, and I'm gonna be real, it was, cause it was a fucked up show, you know what I'm saying? It was my first one, horrible, you know what I'm saying? I went back in 2014, still under the Cleveland, Ohio Music Awards. I actually got a sponsorship from Pepsi.
Pepsi, check please. We heard you got a sponsorship with Pepsi, check.
Yeah, but look though, it still wasn't, I was still like learning the business, you know, I was still learning how to do stuff the right way. So I went through my struggle years until like 2016. And then at that time I had to change the name because like a lot more people was getting hip to me. So it went from the Cleveland, Ohio Music Awards to the Ohio Entertainment Awards. And I just started striving, you know what I'm saying? Then in 2018, I was the first award show ever in Ohio to be televised. So that was a major accomplishment for me. Y'all clap.
Yeah, shout out to that, man. Come on, man.
That was a major accomplishment. I was on the news. I was like everywhere. And you know, to piggyback on my bro, I don't know how it is like in Atlanta, but you know, back in Ohio, it's real like cliquish, like it's city.
Atlanta's cliquish too.
Okay, yeah, it's like city per city, you know what I'm saying? So I'm from Cleveland, and you know, Cleveland is weak. Like he said, if you want to come to Cleveland, you wasn't getting out here, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people from my city was getting mad at first, and I was connected with people like him, but I had like a bigger vision, you know what I'm saying, to get people out here. So once I started, you know, linking up with artists like him and other artists in different cities, I started getting bigger and bigger audiences. And then I've been behind artists that got 6-figure deals, you know, so I've been behind artists that did records with Lil Baby. I've been behind artists that's been on B.O.S.S, you know what I'm saying? I done did a lot of stuff, but it's a term when people say, network to increase your net worth. I really believe that. You know
That's
what I mean?
a fact.
So I was with my bros, you know, so I had got booked down here to do a show, you know what I'm saying, with my guy Ray Jr., you know what I'm saying? He actually on Stars. And I had did like a showcase for like Cleveland artists coming to Atlanta. He had ended up coming, I ended up meeting him. And then he sent the message to you, and I'm on the stage right here today.
Big guy, well, what a relationship, man. What a relationship. Ooh, fact.
I appreciate that, man. You know, shout out to my brother Joe, shout out to my guy Perry. Man, we from Cleveland, man. You know what I'm saying? So we came down to Atlanta to rock with y'all. You know, hard work keep talent, and talent don't work hard. I want y'all to know that.
Oh man, nothing like that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my bad.
You don't come to my artist, but we ain't doing panel development.
My bad. Artist development. My bad. Hard work beat talent, and talent don't work hard.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying? So, and I appreciate the platform. It's definitely amazing. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy because when I was televised in 2018, I'm like, you know, I'm the closest thing to BET, and then, you know, to meet the coordinator for the BET Experience Weekend. It's just amazing. So I'm just glad to be here.
That's right. Yeah, we are definitely live right now on TeleViz, baby, on Roku TV. Y'all can tap in for the win-win on that. Before I go any further, y'all, I want to definitely come and have a conversation with my girl Taylor Fusell, okay? Because this is the BET Experience Coordinator, okay? 4 days of just a lot of dope energy. A lot of artists came through. This was an amazing event, Queen. We appreciate you for tapping in for the win-win with Miss Check Please and the B.O.S.S Network. We are, it was a privilege to have the grand finale. And I said since I started, what'd I say? I'm trying to see how many of these artists can hang with Miss Check Please for 4 days. They're gonna be tired. They've been standing on couches. They've been popping bottles. They're gonna be in the strip club. They done did everything they could come
They've been
to
showing
do.
up.
But then I want to see how many was gonna make it to the Boss Ball to actually perform and get some education. So shout out to any of y'all who went. Who in here went all 4 days of the BET
Which one of you
experience?
are there rocking with me all weekend? Media rocking with me all weekend.
Yes.
4 days, baby. We went in.
Facts.
Period.
So tell them a little bit about who you are, where you come from, what you do, and why you brought this to Atlanta, the park of Atlanta. Because the BET Awards, this ain't the first time it's been here, I'm sure, right?
No, it's been here for the past 12
It's been here,
years.
but I don't think anybody's ever given them an experience.
Nobody has ever done the BET experience. Okay, so first of all, my name is Taylor Frucell. Frucell is my business name. Frucell Fashions is a brand that I started a few years ago. I started to work with a bunch of celebrity artists really fast. My first year in fashion because I do marketing and branding. So that's where Frucell comes from. It's not my last name, it is my business name. I want to clear that up. But I'm from Bowie, Maryland. I've been in Atlanta about 2.5, almost 3 years now. I come from doing events, I come from owning a club, I come from managing dancers. I've never had a job. I've never one day clocked in.
No W-2s, tax checks?
None. When y'all said PTO or whatever, I'm like, what's that? And it's nothing against nobody, it just wasn't my journey. It wasn't my purpose. My purpose is people. My purpose is to inspire you. My purpose is to pack the rooms out. So it's okay. Everybody who has a job has a purpose in that job and in that space that they're in for that moment. But understand, I come from a place of really being impactful and putting shit together. So this isn't my first rodeo, but this is my first 4-day event. This is my first time serving over 2,000 people. And I did it all on my own with the collaboration of yourself, DJ Cutthroat, Drummer Boy. I mean, big people. I had sponsors, DLE Radio. I had sponsors, Heat Level Entertainment. Some sponsors rock with us all weekend. I mean, woo! So we literally, but I'm gonna tell y'all where it came from. Y'all won't believe this. This is so funny. Last year I was hosting the BET pre-show with some of our affiliates and some of our partners that we might know, and I was just the host. Right? That's why we gotta be humble, we gotta be grateful, we always gotta be willing to serve, because you guys never know, I was a host for free. So I came in, I hosted the event, it was dope, made a bunch of connections. This year, we went to the BET Awards in LA, and I got about 15 people into the awards, seated front row to rows 1 through 5. I mean, it was big lit. And they said to me, they said, dang, if you could do this, do you think that we can get you to put on for us when we come to Atlanta? Because we coming back for the BET pre-show. I said, yeah. I went out. I booked them Airbnbs. I mean, I found Airbnbs for them. I found transportation for them. I found venues for them. I started looking for advertisements, celebrity guests. And a dude called me and said, I don't want to do it with you no more. What? No collaboration? No collaboration. He said, I would rather do it with another person.
Wow.
Because we got all this stuff going on. Y'all know how people get real unhumble, right? We got this event, we got this event, we got this event. So I don't need to work with you no more. I said, who, me? So I went and I found, remember I said I always wanted to collaborate with you because women don't stick together like she said. So I went and hit Check Please up. She said, oh, I'm doing my event in October. I said, no, we doing it for the BET experience. I went and hit Cutthroat. Big shout out Cutthroat with pregame. I said, Cutthroat. I hit a lot of people up that's actually in this room. I ain't gonna say too many names. And they did not take the collaboration.
All right, we're gonna let them folks be
But
great.
what we did was, we came together.
Anyway.
And even though I am the coordinator, if it wasn't for Check Please, if it wasn't for Cutthroat, if it wasn't for DLE, if it wasn't for Heat Level, if it wasn't for Jazzy Entertainment, if it wasn't for, this was a collaboration, which you see.
Yes.
Even with the artists, we had collaborated on artists that came from all over you guys to rock with us. And I made sure that we had over 30 media outlets. I made sure we had fans in the room because, see, I'm big on doing what's right. And I think a lot of these showcases, they just want to put artists up there, they just want to get them up there, get them in a room, take their money, blah, blah, blah.
I told you, there's always so many artists.
That's why I said we
got
gotta
We ain't doing none of that.
That's why I said the last stop has to be the B.O.S. Network.
Yes.
So they can get educated.
Exactly.
Because we don't give them that.
Right.
Listen, I'm going to tell y'all something.
That's
The
what's
guy
important.
told me, media, why they need media? Panel, why they need a panel? This is what he was telling me as I was presenting to him what I wanted to give him. Yeah. And I'm like, what you mean? Because they need education, because they need fans, because they need to get these outlets and get their views out there, because they need content. So each day has not been perfect. None of us are. But understand one thing, if y'all are business owners, it's more than one person. There's a DJ, there's a door person, there's a coordinator, there's the promoter, there's the street team, there's the cleanup team. There is so many compartments and y'all overlook them because of your star or wannabe or before pre-star status. Y'all can't do that. Y'all gotta humble yourselves. My artists that I work with right now, they go into every room and they network. They collaborate. They get other artists info and say they want to do features. Can y'all come out on our tour? This is what y'all gotta start doing because it has to leave this room. That's how BET got that big. Yes, I'm honored to have B. Jones here from BET. He's been producing, working with BET for over 20 years, working with Love and Hip Hop for over 15 years. And he's my client.
Okay.
He's my client.
That's right.
These are the connections that we have to be able to bring this stuff to y'all. And I'm number one, honored and humbled to say the least. But y'all stress me the hell out. But I'm honored and I'm humbled because I learned so much. So next time things will be better.
We appreciate you, Queen.
Yeah, and the collaborations will get bigger.
Always. That's
Yeah,
right.
make it easy on me. I understand it's not on me, but
Yeah.
this right here is what we needed. We all needed a day where we can settle in our final day. Instead of being all rah-rah, you told me, Queen, you like, we're going to do this different.
Don't worry about it. We're going to get through these days.
This queen got me through a lot.
To the boss ball. We're going to turn the music down. And we're going to be able to reflect and talk about what is good, bad, and indifferent when you're trying to do business. And this music industry is so cutthroat, so demonic, so it's set up to make you fail. If you're not grounded and bossed up in your shit, you're going to get lost in the shuffle. And we're not doing that around here, baby. So I just wanted to make sure that I gave you an opportunity to speak and let these folks know there's a lot of work that goes into putting these things together.
It's a lot of work.
Even though I only had one day, I felt like I had 4. You understand what I'm saying?
She was there each day.
I was there every day, turned up with energy. You know what I'm saying? Is there anything I can do to help? It's not just about you. I hate when people just do things and it's about them. You understand what I'm saying? When I say collaboration over competition, Ms. Check, please mean that. I say tap in for the win-win. Because if I don't feel like I'm winning and you don't feel like you winning, we ain't gonna do this. It ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna come out. As long as you know what you need to get out of the situation, and I know what I need to get, and that's all that matters, right?
It's about collaboration.
That's all that matters.
And I was going to tell you too, the BET experience came from LA. And they do something called the BET experience with an E. And I got to tell y'all the real history on this. It's so crazy.
Hold on, we got
Real quick.
30 seconds, baby, so we can move on to
Listen,
this. Okay.
listen to this. The guy who started the BET experience with an E in LA a few years ago, about 2013, was 2 black guys. They started this and BET bought it from them because they wanted to stop the showcases and the independence and then listen, let me tell you, then they sold themselves to Viacom. So now they're not black owned no more, so they stripped away and a lot of entertainment and music and push it more toward film and movies. So y'all gotta, not saying appreciate each other.
Correct.
In this room, because if we all came together, we could be as big as BET, we could be as big as B.O.S.S, we could be as big as all of that, and we could do it from independence. Understand what I'm saying? Because we could do it from solidarity. So I just appreciate all of y'all. And again, Check, please, thank you for letting me tell people where it came from. It's not about the money. I will send it all back. It's about building a community. That's why I let y'all perform 2 for 1, vendors 2 for 1, because it wasn't ever about the money. I wanted to see rooms filled up like this. So I appreciate y'all from the bottom of my heart.
You're very welcome. Thank you, baby.
So
It's
glad.
not a way. Come on, Mr. Big League. No, for real, for real. And again, what she just expressed to y'all is still about not getting fucked, get educated. Right? Artists, when y'all come from out of town and y'all stepping in these venues, find out what's the protocol. Figure out how to get the music to your DJ before you get there. Find out who's running the show so you know exactly where your turn is, so you don't keep running back and forth to the DJ. Keep running back and forth. When am I going? When am I turn? When am I turn? We ain't doing that. Hello. Okay, and that make you look like you need a representative or some shit.
Exactly.
Hell wrong with y'all.
Can I just piggyback off of that?
You sure can,
Because I see y'all giving so much free game, so I just have to add into this for the independent artists. Before I say this, I first want to commend Elijah and this boss right here, because the very thing that you guys have going on that's so important is y'all got a team. Right. Like wherever you see Elijah, you see him, and you see a whole entourage of artists, of bosses, of influential people, of dope people that's with him. Whenever you see this girl right here with the hat on, you see a team with her.
That's Diamond.
Yes, I know she is. You see a team with her. Whenever you see Chet Please, she got a team with her. When you see Taylor, her beautiful mom is in tow. And she also has a team. But listen, your mom is like a +10 because that's a whole boss right there. So I say that to say for the independent artists, it is a very, very hard field that y'all are in. And you are not going to do this alone. You will need a team. When I tell you, Lava Carisha is like goddamn Survivor. It's like an episode of Survivor. We have went through so many people. We're trying to build Lava Carisha team, because let me just be real, it's a lot of fake ass ops out here in this industry. It's a lot of people that pretend like they're your friend and they want to see you make it somewhere, but they really just have ulterior motives and they're looking out for their own best interest. And as an artist, you have only one job, to be the artist. I don't care if you have just 2 people with you or 1 person or even 3. You gotta find people that's gonna be your left and your right and the front and the back. Somebody gotta have your 12 and your 6 to be like, yo, you need to be at this show. You need to be doing this blog placement. You need to be doing this. Don't do this. This don't look good. Don't do this. That looks bad. And you cannot have a bunch of yes men on your team. You gotta have 1 person that's gonna tell you no all the time. That 1 person that tells you no all the time is the person that you stay on your right hand. Because they keeping it honest. They making it hard for you, but you gotta have that 1 person that ain't gonna kiss your ass all the time. And you gotta have loyal people in this industry, because you can't do it all by yourself. So even if you got 2 people with you, just make sure you keep them to it. Y'all take it to the top. And make sure you weed out the people that's really not for you. You know who they are in your heart. So that's all I'm gonna say about that. That's for the artists.
So check this out. I just want to set the stage and let you guys know this, okay? We are taking We Are Global right now on TeleViz Roku channel, okay? You are paying attention to the Boss Ball Network. Don't Get Fucked, Get Educated Masterclass Live, okay? What I want to do now is I'm gonna give each one of my guests an opportunity to give 1 piece of game, and you gotta end it with Don't Get Fucked, Get Educated. 1 piece of game, and then after we go through all of our artists that we're getting ready to have, all of our panelists, excuse me, we're getting ready to bring up our featured artists for tonight. Featured artists, okay? We got a YBE Cancers getting ready to take the stage. We got Easy Nee that's getting ready to take the stage. We got a whole lot of other folks, okay? I ain't leaving nobody out, but I want y'all to know them are my first 2 that are gonna be coming up. So don't go nowhere. I want y'all to get a drink, you know what I'm saying? If you need a smoke break, get it, come on back in, whatever we need to do. But payroll, 1 piece of game, tell these folks don't get fucked, get educated, let's go.
Drink click vodka. Save your ass. Bring a check to the table. Support your media. Support your security. Support the people that put things together. Bring a fucking check or stay the fuck out the building.
If y'all picking up what he put down, let me hear you say, don't get fucked, get educated. Come on with it, Chris. What you got for the piece?
Stay consistent. No one cares about your family problems. We don't care that your dog died. We don't care that you got fired. We don't care that you fight with your girlfriend. Stay consistent. Consistency will get you everywhere in this industry. No one cares about your excuses. We don't care. We just want to see what kind of work you're going to do. Is the music good? Are you dope? Are you going to show up like Elijah and come out looking like a whole boss? Keep going and stay consistent. Don't get fucked. Get educated.
I would say this for artists, filmmakers and everybody else. If you're a creator, if you're a creative, don't let them change your art, man. Like, the bigger and bigger you get, it don't matter if you at the smallest level, but when more people come into your team, but you need a team, and when them people come into the mix, don't let them change your art. Like, your art is everything. Your art is the way you see it, the way you know, it's cool to take creative criticism, it's cool to have somebody next to you to better the art, but when people start to change the art, that's when your core audience is gonna change. And when your core audience change, you know, you're just a puppet at that moment. So, you know, yeah, get educated.
Don't get fucked.
Don't get fucked.
I would say stay hungry yet humble. Stay hungry yet humble. Never forget where you came from. Always remember where you're going. Hungry yet humble.
All right, don't get fucked.
Don't get fucked, get educated.
Hey, y'all already know. I just want to let y'all know. Make sure that your back office is set up. Okay, B.O.S.S is an acronym for back office self-serve. If you don't know how to handle your music publishing, tap in with me. I got an online class for your artists, producers, songwriters. You can do it at your own time when you drop off your homeboys and they don't think it's cool for you to get educated and try to learn how to do this business on your own. I got something for y'all. Y'all can tap in as long as you got Wi-Fi. Check please on that. Get your business together. Set your business up. Become an LLC, incorporated. Do something to separate yourself so you can operate like a business. And again, if you see people that can help you, come to the table with something of mutual benefit. Don't come looking for handouts, hookups. I know such and such, name dropping and shit. I don't even know half of you supposed to be name dropping.
Right.
We're not doing all of that. We respect folks that want to grind, that want to be great, and that want to win. But you gotta be freaking educated. Don't get fucking educated. Hold on, y'all. This thing on?
I would say keep God first and believe in yourself and don't give up. You know how many people told me that I'll never make it because I'm not making the same type of music that these other female artists are making. But be the difference. You're not a part of the problem. If you're not a part of the solution, then you are a part of the problem. So believe in yourself and just never give up. Be consistent and be humble. Like people see me, when these artists come up here, I give out what I give back. They come up here, I don't care, you see me up here, I could be the only one up here. I'm gonna support them because I'm an artist and I know what it feels like. So I support all you guys, I love you guys, y'all tap in.
All right, don't get fucked.
Don't get fucked, get educated.
Hey! Come on, man. What you got for them?
You can choose your choices, but you can't choose your consequences.
Yes.
What you put out, you get back. Never let nobody's problem become your problem. Know that you're a masterpiece, learning a masterpiece. And yeah, rich energy only. Your energy is your business card. It's your billboard before you even speak. So make sure you stay positive. Rich energy only.
Don't get fucked. Get educated.
Alright, so before I say mine, I want y'all to think about anybody that you've lost, family member, friend, anybody that was close to you, anytime that you felt like their life was taken and you feel like, you know what I'm saying, it was taken too soon. I want you to think about that and then listen to this. The sooner that you do something that you have a passion for, the sooner you're going to know it's for you. So stop hesitating. If you do what you love, you will love what you do. Get up off your ass and do it. Life is not guaranteed at all. That's my message for you. Don't get fucked, get educated.
What I get to people is you can't fail if you don't try. You know what I mean? I remember 10 years ago, I thought about doing an award show platform, and actually this year is my 10-year anniversary of being a business owner at the age 33. You definitely can't fail if you don't try. Don't get fucked.
All right, y'all. Y'all make some noise for my panel. Make some noise for the panel, y'all. Show them some love. Thank you all, guys, for coming.